Well, my goodness, don't we wish all 2.5s could look like this? This is a complete unicorn. I think for those who are like sitting back on the sidelines waiting for that mantle that has, the look and feel of a high grade, but for whatever reason has a technical flaw that makes it affordable, you look no further. This is a card which has to be one of, if not the best, at its assigned technical grade in the world. It has the look and feel of a what I would consider to be a very respectable 5 or even 5.5. Just very light wear, a typical centering shift, or even a little better in some ways than what we typically see. And the print is incredible. The color is vibrant. This thing just glows. Far superior to the vast majority of 52 mantles that we've ever touched, and that includes all grades. The reason for the technical grade is a equally technical flaw, which you can hardly see, and I'll point it out. But there's what looks to be like a factory runner mark or an indentation along this left edge. It's extremely subtle. It's so subtle that I think had the card graded a 5, nobody would really think anything of it. It's a technical flaw that the graders at PSA identified, and that this is the grade they given that, but it's up to interpretation. What remains though is a card which far exceeds the technical grade. In our opinion, is an outright steal. It's a recipient of our superior designation. For all intents and purposes, we think the look and feel of the card is better than the signed grade, and that's usually what it means when we put that superior on there. It's top 5% of the cards at that grade, meaning usually you expect the card to be graded higher given how it looks. This particular example, again, it looks like a 5. Absolutely beautiful. Corner wear, just mild. Again, I would say overall card condition is closer to an X or even an X plus. Very square, the borders are clean, there's no staining. On the back, very similar to the front. We should have minor little bits of circulation, but nothing too egregious by any means. The reason for the technical grade, if I can try to point it out, you can see as the light spins over, you can see this very subtle line. It very well could be a factory issued flaw that was done by Topps. Could have been done after production, but it's extremely subtle. It doesn't break the color. That's why dead on it just disappears, or virtually disappears, just because it's not really a deep flaw. It's a minor surface issue. And that's the reason for the technical grade. But certainly, my goodness. So, forget the historical pricing on a 2.5, but still, this is a card which should be able to be acquired at some level below the X or X plus level, and so it certainly represents a nice investment opportunity and a great value for the eye appeal.